We are in chapter 6 in JSP. In this chapter, let's learn about how to write a custom tag library. So doing something, creating a custom tag library, let's see. See, last chapter we saw about this JSP colon use bean, JSP colon set property, JSP colon get property. So these are all inbuilt tags which is available in JSP. It is possible to write our own tag also, a custom tag also we can write. In order to write that, we will be using the tag lib directive. Already we saw about include directive, page directive, and then now we are going to learn about this tag lib directive in order to create a custom tag. So in order to create a custom tag, what are all things we need to do? We need to write something called a tag handler class. So it's a Java class what we need to write, and we need to write a XML file called TLD. TLD stands for tag library descriptor. And finally, of course, we should write a JSP to use our tag, right? So let's start writing this particular stuff now. First, let's start with a tag handler class. So any tag handler, if you want to write, your class should be a subclass of tag support. So this tag support will implement tag interface. I think it is tag interface. Or you can also extend with body tag support. Just for simplicity, I am not going to talk about body tag support. So let's do this tag support and let's write a simple tag now. So I will go to the package and let me create a new package, because writing something in the same package doesn't look good. So com.training.tag, and let's write it here. New class, say training tag handler, and this extends tag support. Look at the package from where this is coming, java servlet.jsp, and this particular tag support, let's write a default constructor. So it's a good practice in any Java code to write a default constructor, and this particular tag support will have some methods. So we need to override those methods. So there is a method like do start tag. Well, let's do start tag, and there is a method like do end tag. So do start tag will get called when your tag is getting started, and do end tag will get called when your tag is going to get ended. So basic simple thing I am going to write. So I will create a JSP writer here, and let's put a try catch block, because the JSP writer will require a try catch block. And now let's use this particular JSP writer using a page context. See, what is the speciality on tag handler? Using this page context object reference is coming from the super type. So it is going to come from super type. This will have the get method for all of your JSP implicit variable. So remember, in the second class, in the second video of JSP, we have seen JSP implicit variables, 8 implicit variables plus exception is the 9th implicit variable that will come only for the error page. So in order to get all those 8 implicit variables, using this page context, you will be able to get it. Page context itself is an implicit variable. So you will have a getter method to get it. So get out will return a JSP writer, and you can use get exception is there, get page is there, request is there, response is there, servlet config is there, servlet context is there, session is there. So for all these things, you will be able to get access. So in tag library, you will be able to access all the JSP implicit variables, and let's do a print, a simple print like h1, use a HTML h1, welcome to tag lib, and let's do some dynamism. Let's print the date. java.util.date this is, so that the current date and time is going to get printed. So this is what we are doing when a tag is going to get started, and when the tag is going to get ended, we are not going to do anything. And in the return type, if you see, this return type is an int return type. So we can control how you want to say behave in the tag. So what is this particular control? When the tag is going to get started, the tag do start tag will get called. When the tag is going to get ended, then the do end tag will get called. So that is the reason why this do start tag and end tag methods which we have wrote. So after doing do start tag, what you need to do? So you can control here. So there are a lot of controlling factors. Eval body again, eval body include, eval page, skip body, skip page. You will be able to skip the body of your underlying tag. Even you will be able to skip the page, entire page, right? So if you want, you can do that. What do you mean by body? So body is nothing but it's a body to this particular tag. So whatever you want to write it there inside, that this is what we call as a body to our underlying tag. So you can skip the body, you can skip the entire page also if it is required, but I'm not going to do that. I will do eval page. Eval page is the default behavior, and what I am telling is like, right? So eval page we have done. Now this is the very simple tag handler which we have wrote. Next we will write the TLD file. So we need to write three things, right? We need to write this particular TLD file. So TLD file is written in the place where your web.xml is going to be there. So in the same place we need to write TLD file. So what I will do is like, I will go to internet and I will get the TLD file which is pre-written for us. So that I don't want to write this line by line. That's the reason why I'm doing this. So let's create a file and let's put the file as training.tld. Here let's paste it. So I'll just remove the unwanted one. All I need is this. My tag name is 1 now. So these things are going to be like a common, and in this the URI is very important. So you will be referring this particular URI into your JSP. That is the way in which you are adding the TLD file into your JSP, so that when JSP is going to get parse star, it is going to get executed, this particular TLD also will get linked up, right? So this URI is important. What you can write it in URI? URI, you can write any URL. So this is a virtual URL. This is not the real URL. You need to write a virtual URL. Whatever you want, you can write it. Now, tag name is provided here. So one is the tag name which we are using, and then the tag class. So the tag class will be com.training.class, com.training.tag, and the tag class is training tag handler. Training tag handler. This is the simplest tag TLD file what we have wrote. Then finally we need to write the JSP to call this particular tag. So let's write the JSP in the web content. Right click, new file, custom tag dot JSP. So here first thing we need to include our tag. So for that we are going to use taglib directive. So let's use taglib directive, and in the taglib directive we need to use the prefix. Prefix is very important. So we need to tell through what prefix we are going to call this particular taglib. Because if you see here we use the prefix like JSP colon. Similar to this we need to give a prefix. So here we are giving the prefix as trg, and then we need to give the URI. URI has to match the URI what we have declared in our TLD file, in our tag library descriptor file. Copy this URI and you can paste it here in your JSP file. Now things are ready now. No, there is no more compilation error. Let's put h1. H1 is already there. So what we can do is like simply we can call. So I can do like trg. So see Eclipse itself is picking up trg colon 1. Eclipse is picking it up, and you can use this particular tag. You can call multiple times also. So trg colon 1 2 times I am calling, Now let's run this particular JSP. So your tag got executed. Whatever out.println which we have provided in our tag handler, this is out.println what we have provided in the tag handler. That got executed and you are able to successfully get the output. Right. So this is how we are going to write a simple tag handler. In the next class, we will see the complicated, somewhat complicated tag handler. Thank you.